J360 Radio.
Hello, J360 Legion, and welcome to the J360 Mini Bites here on J360 Radio, hosted by J.M. Brady. I am your host, J.M. Brady. Let's get into it.
Jammaversary mode.
That never gets old. Love doing that every week. So, how's it going, J360 Legion? What is happening? This is J-Man, of course, just checking in with you all, and we are officially in the third week of June, which means it is the third week of Jammaversary. And let me just tell you this, the celebration continues because we've been kicking a whole lot of ass these past couple of weeks, man. I mean, like, everything was just firing on all cylinders. Like, everybody that's involved is having a good time. All the artists are enjoying it. The listeners are getting it. The viewers, yes, viewers, are enjoying it. We are at our game, boy. I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, it feels so good. Like, the party of all parties is having one of the best celebrations, and, you know, you have yourselves to thank in addition to, like, just going at it. You know what I mean? Man. And not to mention, I hope a lot of y'all have been enjoying the IG playlists that have been going on Mondays and stuff. We had to do something a little bit different this time because, I don't know, it's usually around like midpoint I kind of have to take care of some administrative work and all that jazz. But this particular time, I caught it ahead of time instead of it showing up. You know what I mean? So it's like one of those things where, you know, you got to be prepared for it. You got to be ready to see about taking care of that business because, you know, that's just being responsible and being a good business owner. But let me tell you, though, guys, the fact that we are just killing it right now with Jammaversary and the fact that, like, a lot of y'all are just really going on this whole journey with me so we can get to the road to 100 finished and all. I mean, I'm loving every bit of this. So, you know, I do have to make that big announcement at the end, but not right now. Matter of fact, we may wait until Jammaversary Day, and then, you know, here's the thing. We go ahead and finish strong. We just make a big explosion out of it. Because we're not going to hit 100 in Jammaversary. We're not. But when we do hit 100, oh boy, that's going to be one hell of a month. Because let me tell you this, right? I took the time to look at it and how, like, we've been, you know, doing our frequency rate around here. When we hit 100, right? That's when we are in the biggest J360 Productions event, the Monster Fest. 100 is a Monster Fest episode, for God's sakes. I'm like, yo! and imagine this, like, a lot of the strongest, darkest, wildest music you can think of mixed in with everybody else's music for a 100's playlist. That would be pretty killer, I think. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that go down. and like, just looking at that, I was hoping that one of those episodes, because Monster Fest episodes are very important, and not to mention, like, I look forward to doing them. You know what I mean? We bring our frightful best during that whole time. And who knows, maybe Ferkenstein and I could go ahead and host a special and stuff. Like, because we did that like 2 years ago, I want to say, when we did Frightful Refrains and all. So, like, at least with Jammaversary right now, you managed to get a scope of everything coming back into play. Like, you had the mixtapes come back. You had JamsTV come back. You've had, you know, traditional Jams episodes. But the thing about it is, like, everything right there, and newer people stepping up, and newer artists that you may have never heard of, because that's what new artists are, right? But what I'm saying is that, like, everything came together. The orchestra is just playing and arranged beautifully for Jammaversary. And, like, in the Monster Fest, you're going to see similar stuff, but I can't tell you too much about it. You guys are just going to have to wait until September rolls around, because remember, last week of September, going all the way to the first week of November, that's Monster Fest time. All right? So just remember that. But for right now, though, we are taking good care of Jammaversary, and Jammaversary is like our SummerSlam, baby. We are just killing it. Yes. Oh, by the way, I meant to tell you guys, the main event for this week here is JamsTV 9. So there's still plenty of room for those that want to be on the show, but you got to send me your music video by Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, which means, yeah, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, that's the deadline for it. So remember, you only need one video, and of course, like, give me your YouTube link, or I'll use your traditional link to go ahead and get people to understand and identify where you are and see where you're at. You know what I mean? Like, of course I'm going to do that, but I'm just letting you know, same rules apply. And, you know, for those that, you know, heed the call and want to be a part of it, trust me, you'll love it, because JamsTV 8 was so damn good. And I was sitting there prepping up 9 as we were talking. I mean, come on, guys. Y'all saw me right there. You know, even when I'm hosting, I'm still putting in some time to go ahead and get the next one ready for us. But I mean, like, I was very excited, and I really enjoyed, like, everybody coming out. And, well, those that could come out, like, sitting there and watching it on the main J360 Productions channel. And those of you that tuned in on the Jammaversary channel, that was just class, and I appreciate and respect you all for that. However, YouTube is going to be YouTube, because I was hoping that you all could really enjoy all of the Jams experience on that YouTube channel, and I'm going to keep fighting it as much as possible, but they will come up and block out a video with no questions asked, and I'm like, oh yeah, you think I'm going to let you get away with that, right? So I'm going back and forth with them about, like, I don't know what's so special about the first episode and the 6th episode, outside of, you know, the first episode gets you started, and the 6th episode was pretty damn awesome. You know what I mean? So I'm doing what I can to fight with that, but with the way things are going, I'm going to have to go back to the other plan that I had a long time ago for a lot of you guys to enjoy the J360 Productions experience here. Because I am getting tired of social media. Aren't you getting tired of social media and their shenanigans? Like, let us all be for real about this stuff. You know, they're supposed to help our businesses. Like, they're not supposed to be the business, you know what I mean? Because they already are their own business. You know, that's supposed to be like a satellite for people to come to where we are and stuff. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I'm not all about this renting shit. I'm all about ownership. You see what I'm saying? Like, if you knew me and you listened to a lot of the J-Man show stuff back in the day, I'm all about owning it. So here's my whole thing, guys. I'm going to have to present the experience in a different way. And when that different way comes along, stay tuned to the mini bites, because this is where you get all the development and all the news of what's going on in J360 Productions as a whole. But like, when I saw that they were blocking out certain significant episodes, I was a bit, I wasn't a bit anything. I was pissed. I was like, nah, this isn't the way we do this stuff. I'm not about that final say over people's work and stuff like that. And not to mention a lot of the artists that trust me to put this together. This is a collaborative effort. And then this also shows you that computerized things such as like Content ID or AIs in general don't know shit about how we as humans work together and stuff, unless you program it in. You know what I mean? And the fact that, you know, Jams is a collaborative product, just like filming can be anyway. The point is that I'm not just fighting on my behalf and, you know, J360 Productions. I'm fighting on the behalf of everybody else that work with me on these particular episodes. So what I went ahead and did was I fired up the Twitch channel again. Yep, the J360 TV Twitch has been reactivated, and usually I use it for like the power play, but here's the thing, we are going to change gears on that, because like a Jams episode is usually a huge event. That's going to be on JamsTV. Well, you know, it's going to be on the J360 TV Twitch channel. A lot of our special events are going to be popping up over there. And the fact that I was like, there's got to be another way, and I saw that, I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and give this a nice final run if we can. You know, as I go in and I move the stuff to a whole different location and all. I will keep you posted on anything that regards the movements of those, but I want you all to understand this. It's like, this is just because, like, once again, we the artists, we got to take back the power, man. I mean, like, we already give them, you know, enough. You see what I'm saying? And then not to mention, like, some of these companies are trying to take our stuff to go ahead and use for teaching their AI and all that stuff. It's like, what the hell does it need to learn about what it already had, like, well over 10 years of learning stuff? Because AI has always been around us, believe it or not. And the thing is, it's just on a, you know, it's just on a, what do you say? It's on its Ultron kick Nah, I wouldn't say that. It's not on its Ultron kick. It's not on Skynet yet. But what it is that a lot of these companies that already run this stuff, a lot of these big tech companies are incompetent, lost sight of who they are, and not to mention they have found ways to make things unbearable for other humans. You know? And then we're already in a weird way with art in general these days. But what I'm saying is, those of you that make music, keep making music. I'm going to keep supplying the platform. I'm going to keep supplying jams. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do. You know what I'm saying? This ain't over. I'm just finding another way to go ahead and handle it. And the truth is that if a lot of y'all are with me, then you stay tuned and we'll go ahead and we'll make this stuff happen, all right? Because like I said, I always got places to go and stuff like that. So even if like Meta and Twitter were like, "Oh, we're getting rid of you, Jay," it's like fat chance. So you know. But yeah, definitely the Twitch is a good option right now for all JamsTV episodes to be on. And you guys do need a marathon of it. So let's say this, huh? You know, the 27th is Jammaversary Day. I think we should go ahead and make Jammaversary Day the day of the J360 JamsTV Marathon, where you get episode 1 through 9 at that point, and all of them are playing out. And, you know, like I say, it's one of those things where we can go ahead and make a big fiasco out of this. Well, not fiasco. Make a big, spectacular, incredible, wild event out of this, and I'm looking forward to it, by the way. So any of y'all that want to be a part of it, let me know. You know what I'm saying? As far as like what our grand finale will be, our grand finale will be Jams 94. We are going home on that one. That would be cool for Jammaversary Day to happen. And then of course you got like let me take a look at the calendar right quick. Yeah, Jammaversary Day is next Thursday. So that's perfect for that marathon to play out. And then, of course, you have Jams 94, which is that Friday. So, yeah, that's just beautiful right there. That's just great timing. And then, of course, you know, like, you'll have a mixtape on every Wednesday. And then you'll have the playlist playing on Monday next week because there's no administrative stuff in the way. So this will actually check out really good. And then not to mention, you know... just the party of all parties, guys. So y'all excited about that stuff? Because I know damn well I am. So remember this, twitch.tv/J360TV. That's the link you need to know for what we're going to do with the JamsTV episodes. And of course, they probably have their whole thing about copyright too. But once again, like, I am that guy who will always fight tooth and nail for his stuff. And then not to mention for everybody else involved in working with me to get where we need to be at. See what I'm saying? And I will also post out there, like, you know, some of the exclusive stuff that we're doing. So you guys just stay tuned on a few things, all right? But all in all, I got to get up out of here. It's time to wrap this one up. Enjoy week 3. Let me see what your schedule is going to be, because you got the mini bites happening right now. So you have a mixtape tomorrow at about 10 o'clock no. Yes, you do. You have a mixtape happening at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern tomorrow, and you have nothing happening on Thursday, but you have, let's see, JamsTV 9 happening on Friday. And this is all going to be amazing. And by the way, in case you're wondering, does the JamsTV happen at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern? Yeah, it does again. Letting you know. But let me get on out of here, though. You guys take care of yourselves. We will catch up again next time. This is J-Man signing off, and happy Jammaversary. Peace.